Hey guys, today we have Vidya Sagar and he's having 3.4 year of experience in Java, Spring Boot and microservices. And those who want to give same free mock interview, please fill out the form below in the description and watch this interview till the end. Questions are gonna be very, very interesting. So now let's get started. Hey, hello Vidya, how are you?
Hi, good afternoon, sir. I'm fine. How are
Good
you?
afternoon. Yes, I'm also fine. Shall we start?
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Okay, okay. Can you please introduce yourself and your recent project in
Yeah,
brief?
yeah. My name is Vidya Sagar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Uttar Pradesh in Basti district. I have done engineering from Kanati Sultanpur in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I have did one internship in
Mm-hmm.
6 month internship. Basically, I was doing the front end and
Mm-hmm.
in PHP technology. And
Okay.
after that, I joined TCS. In
Mm-hmm.
TCS, I worked on two projects. One is the
Mm-hmm.
AXA Solutions. After that,
Mm-hmm.
one is the SBI Yono project. In
Okay.
SBI Yono project,
Mm-hmm.
I'm as the backend developer. The
Mm-hmm.
technology is Java, Spring Boot, and PostgreSQL for the
Mm-hmm.
database management,
Mm-hmm.
Git and GitLab for the version control system.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, one is the payments track. In the payment track, we have three tracks like
Mm-hmm.
bill payments and UPI and fund
Mm-hmm.
transfer. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
handling the UPI part only. So yeah,
Okay.
that's all about me and my projects.
Okay. So have you used string builder, and string buffer in your project?
Yeah, I have used
Can you tell me the
string.
differences between these?
String. So basically, string is a string is a class uh, in
Mm-hmm.
object. So basically, string is immutable.
Mm-hmm.
So when we create any string, so
Mm-hmm.
basically stored in the string pool.
Mm-hmm.
String pool, if any like same string exists, so
Mm-hmm.
then pick up the same string. And a
Mm-hmm.
string builder. Okay, so string builder is a like mutable. We can change their content.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we can change their characters.
Mm-hmm.
So and string buffer also the same, but string buffer is the uh, string buffer we can use is synchronized method. It's thread safe only. So is that the
Okay.
main
Okay.
difference is the thread safe string and string builder.
Okay. Okay. Why is string immutable in Java?
uh, Basically, better to memory management.
Mm-hmm.
It's whenever run the Java code on the JVM. So JVM will search on the string pool. If a string exists, then it picks from her. And it's security perspective and
Mm-hmm.
one of the memory management only.
Okay, okay. Can you name some of the predefined immutable classes?
Predefined.
Immutable classes in Java?
I haven't.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it's fine. So, integer, float, boolean, big decimal,
Yeah, yeah.
these are immutable
These
classes.
are
Okay, so
all of
what?
the primitive classes are immutable.
Okay, so what security risk might arise if strings were not immutable, especially in a multi-threaded environment?
If let's say two threads using the
Mm-hmm.
same string, so
Mm-hmm.
it causes the like business. Like if let's say we are doing one payment and
Mm-hmm.
two thread are pointing the same reference,
Mm-hmm.
then it causes some issue. Because it's uh, it's like duplicate the value or override the value.
Okay, okay. Vidya, I would like to share one important thing with you. Actually, we had launched complete interview preparation material, structured step by myself, expert in and MNC's interviewers. And the best part is that now no one need to go anywhere else to prepare interviews. There's a 99% chance that interviewers will ask questions from this material. So basically, it contain a lot of material categorized by experience level. Means each experience level has different material with all possible interview question and answers for Java, Spring Framework, Maven, Git, Spring Boot, Spring Security, Spring Data, JPA, Kafka, microservices, Java coding questions, Stream API coding questions, and many more. I have provided the link to get this in the below description. And if someone needs this material plus two real enterprise client projects for reference, plus one-on-one lifetime doubt sessions and referrals to the big MNCs, then they should check the interview preparation kit. I will provide the link for this as well in the description below. So now moving to our interview. So
Yeah.
how does the equal methods in the string work and how is it different from the double operator?
So basically, a double operator and double operators compares
Double.
its addresses.
Mm-hmm.
Double operator means equal operator.
Equal.
When we are assigning two equal,
Mm-hmm.
so it is the its comparator operator on other language C++
Mm-hmm.
plus plus or other language we are talking.
Mm-hmm.
So it's compare the addresses. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say we are creating one string using new keyword. One string is not using new keyword. It is same string. Let's say we call as test. So if we are using double equal method, it's
Mm-hmm.
return false only. And
Mm-hmm.
if we use the dot equals string dot equals
Mm-hmm.
method, so it's return the true only. It's dot equals method compare the characters of the string.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So in an user authentication modules, comparing user inputted credentials against stored credentials often uses equals. What issue could arise if double equal were used instead?
Can you repeat the again question?
Let's
Voice is
say in a
breaking.
user authentication module, we
Okay,
are comparing user inputted credential, like whatever user input, against the stored credential, whatever already stored, by
okay,
using equals method. That is we are doing currently. But what if we
okay.
use double equal instead of equals? So what issue could arise?
So basically, whatever we have stored, so it compares the addresses only. So it
Mm,
returns the file. Other basically user authentication. If user providers correct
correct.
authenticated, it should return true. Okay. If
Uh,
we are comparing
but it
using
will
double
fail in
equal,
this case.
yeah, it will fail in this
Mm,
case. Yeah.
okay, okay. Can you explain the concept of string constant pool and how it optimizes memory usage?
String if we are creating any classes, so it creates like in memory heap.
Mm-hmm.
So in memory heap it is a memory called string literals pool. Okay. So in the string literal pools, it stores the all of the string which we have created. If we are created one string, so
Mm-hmm.
it will assign. If we want to create a new string, it will first check if string pool exists or not. After that, if it not exist, then it will create new. Otherwise, point to the same string. That is the concept.
Okay. Okay, got it. So in a text editor software, a feature needs to reverse comments within code. How would you implement this efficiently for large text blocks?
Reverse
Yeah, feature needs to reverse comments within code.
features need to reverse the comment only. Huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We have stored. Let's say we have stored. Let's say user any user any post we have commented. Let's
Mm,
take an example on YouTube. Okay.
mm-hmm,
So let's say any user commented on a YouTube video.
mm,
Okay. And it is deleted. After
mm,
that, he recognize that I have deleted the wrong comment. I have
mm,
to like undo that. So it's like a click on undo. It's undo. Okay.
mm.
In the backend perspective, it what will happen if the comment is created, then somewhere will stored our database. Okay. And after the deleted, it will not delete. It will set as status is deleted only for the user
Mm.
perspective. Backend it creates a status as one is not deleted. Something like that we can store.
Okay, okay, okay. So tell me one thing, what happens internally when you concatenate two string objects using the plus operator and how it is different from using string builder?
Okay. Let's say any person name,
Mhm.
person name first, person name second.
Mhm.
So first person name want to concurrent with second person name.
Mhm.
So basically what is happening, first let's say my name is Vidya, so
Mhm.
first we are writing first name, so after that we are concurrenting the Sagar without space. So first Vidya
Mhm.
string in string pool is created, okay.
Mhm.
After that we want to concurrent, so Vidya plus Sagar is Vidya Sagar
Mhm.
directly. So in string pool only have Vidya, not in
Mhm.
Sagar, not with Vidya Sagar. So
Mhm.
string pool, it's create a new string plus Vidya Sagar. So before is pointing only name is
Mhm.
pointing the Vidya.
Mhm.
Second time is pointing the Vidya Sagar. And coming to string builder, what we did. Whatever we have is string Vidya, it's like same address is update as Vidyasagar. So that is the difference. So memory,
Mhm.
like we can say memory optimized in string builder.
Got it. What is serialization and why do we use this?
Serialization,
Mhm.
uh, I don't understand.
Serialization in Java is the process of converting an object into a byte stream and enabling it to be transmitted over a network or saved to a file. Do you know?
No,
Okay, okay, that's fine. Have you used serial version UID?
serial version, no.
Oh, okay, okay, it's fine. You are not aware of Java serialization. Yeah, it's fine. Moving ahead. Okay. So, as we already discussed, immutable classes, right? What is an
Yeah.
immutable object in Java and why immutability is important?
Immutable object, okay.
Mm,
Immutable object means whenever we want to create immutable object, we have to create the class is final, and all of the attributes and should be
mm-hmm,
private final,
mm-hmm.
and no getter setter method, okay.
Okay, okay.
So
So
that
immutability having advantages or disadvantages in terms of memory usage of performance?
in terms of memory usage, it's depend on situation.
Yeah,
Some
tell
of
me
the points
situations.
situation, let's say we have one class car and we want to
Mm,
reuse that class. So if
mm,
we want to make it immutable, so how can it
mm,
use it? It's create again and same memory, another memory point. So
mm,
it's create lots of memory.
mm.
And immutable class cannot be extended any other class.
Okay. How does immutability improve thread safety in a multi-threaded application and also provide a real-world scenario?
Okay, so basically, what is happening? If
Mm,
any class is immutable, we cannot extend that, and we cannot change their object and their values.
mm,
Okay, so if any thread is running something on that
mm,
object, so uh, in the other hand, another thread want to access that
mm,
resource, so
mm,
it will not allow because of all of the members is private,
mm.
and
Okay.
private and final.
Mm,
So it is one of the example we can say, if we have making the payment, okay,
mm,
making the payment, let's say bank
mm,
account we have some balance, and while that time we are making payment another for, let's say, net banking. So
mm,
it will affect it will update first update like 10,000, and
mm,
another reading as a 20,000 balance.
mm,
So it affects if we not make it private.
mm. Okay. Mm. Got it. Can the constant creation of immutable objects lead to garbage collection issues?
Can be constant creation.
Could the
Const-
constant creation of immutable objects lead to garbage collection issues?
yes, it can be. Whenever
How?
we create whenever we create any constant, so it should be final and static.
Okay.
So
A constant creation means continuous creation of immutable objects.
Okay, constant.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. Moving ahead, what is dependency injection in Spring and why it is used?
Dependency injection means it's like whenever we want to any
Mm-hmm.
object to use in our service classes. So it's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's we can use the directly injected. Let
Mm-hmm.
one of the most famous example repository. We can
Mm-hmm.
inject directly in service class and use that.
Mm. Okay, okay. How does IOC, IOC, improve the
Uh,
modularity and testability of an application?
So I see in the concept of Spring framework. I know about that. I use like whenever we
Inversion of control.
into inversion of control. Yeah,
Mm.
if we want to any create any bean, so it
Mm-hmm.
basically it's creating the IOC container, and it's managed created by the Spring framework, and it is
Mm-hmm.
managed by Spring framework and destroyed by the managed framework. So basically it is like efficient memory.
Mm. Okay. What are the different types of dependency injection supported in Spring?
Different
Dependency
type of
injections
dependency. I haven't read about a
like
spring.
constructor injection, setter injection. Uh, you know,
No.
no. Okay. So they are important topics: constructor injections, setter injections. Okay. Anyways, moving ahead. Mm. Okay. So how would you implement dependency injection without using a framework like Spring? Have you tried in core
Mm,
Java? Hmm?
no.
No, no. Okay, okay. It's fine. Have you worked with the Spring MVC?
Spring Embassy. No, I haven't worked on Spring
Okay,
Embassy.
okay.
I'm working
So
on a
what's your
Spring Boot.
current project structure? It's
So current project is structural. We have a Spring Boot and a
mm-hmm,
Spring Boot top of that.
mm-hmm,
One is the framework built internally built by TCS team.
mm-hmm.
So it is the tech bone
Okay.
framework. So
Mm-hmm,
basically, it is the flow.
mm-hmm,
First, we have command, and
mm-hmm,
in command configuration, we have to write in XML.
mm-hmm,
And in command configuration, through command, we have to pick on the service. Service is also in the uh, XML configuration, and
mm-hmm,
whatever we have to like business classes and all of those things
mm-hmm,
we have to
mm-hmm,
write in the uh, Spring Boot Java language. So this is the flow. Some of these things are designed in controller. Let's
mm-hmm.
so yeah.
Okay, okay. So mm, mm, moving ahead, like uh, have you worked on uh, mm, one second. Yeah, let's move ahead. Uh, do you know the controller annotation?
Controller, yeah, controller annotation. Basically, controller annotation means
Mm-hmm.
whenever APIs go ahead,
Mm-hmm.
it's redirect to the controller and controller class, and after that in controller we have service class, service method, and all those things will be executed according to the
What's the
requirements.
difference between REST controller and controller?
Controller means REST controller basically contains two annotation,
Mm-hmm.
controller and response body also.
Mm-hmm.
So if we are using REST controller, it is not redirected HTML page or something,
Mm-hmm.
JSP page. And if we are using REST controller, so basically it return as HTML or JSP page.
Okay. Okay. Mm, what are the HTTP requests?
HTTP request, you mean get, post, and put, patch,
Yes, yes,
delete.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of the.
Have you used patch?
Page, I went basically in this architecture allowed only to get and post. So
Get
if
and
we,
post.
yeah, allowed only to.
Okay,
Yeah.
which endpoint, which request method is having more security? REST, oh sorry, get or post?
So it's depend. Gets we are retrieving only value. Post we are creating a new entity. So majorly it's more secure on the
Okay,
post.
so let's say you are
Basically,
reading a information from database, only reading. Which
hmm,
method would you use?
get only get.
Cannot we use post?
We can use post. It
Hmm?
is not mandatory to. It is not
It's not
mandatory to use
mandatory.
for. Yeah, we can
Okay,
also use the post.
okay, okay. So do you know about status codes?
Yeah, status code like
So what would
200
be the
is
status code for successfully deleting content?
successfully 203. I think. Yeah, 203.
203. And
I'm
what
little bit
is
confused.
500
Two,
series and 400 series?
404 means 404 means it is not found. 401 means it's something uh, something
Unauthorized.
got something unauthorized,
Mm-hmm.
and internal server error means
Mm-hmm.
500,
Mm-hmm.
and 503 means something went wrong, I think. Yeah.
Okay. And do you know about request mapping and get post mapping?
Get post mapping is a
So
request
like
mapping.
no no no. I just want to know how would you choose which one should you want to use, like request mapping or get mapping?
Request mapping and get mapping. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So get mapping means whenever we want to like retrieve the data, so we
Mm-hmm.
can get mapping, and
Okay.
another one
Mm-hmm.
uh,
A
if we
request
want to
mapping.
request, yeah, request mapping. If we want to any create or something, then we can use the request mapping, request or update or
Create, you mean create? I didn't
create,
get it.
using it's mandatory to post. Basically it's a request like updating or something.
No, no. For updating, we can use put. Let's say if I want to uh, use the get app, I mean reading the database only. So which one would you use? Get request mapping or request param?
Sorry, we are
Uh,
reading the
yeah,
database
yeah.
only.
Request mapping or get mapping. If we are reading the database,
Get mapping.
cannot we use request mapping?
We can also use the request mapping.
Okay.
We have to pass the request also.
So basically, request mapping would be used when handling more than one type of HTTP method at the same URL endpoint. We can use if we want to reading only. If we are reading only, then we can use the request mapping as
Oh,
well. Okay.
oh.
Okay. So moving ahead, how do you secure a REST API?
REST API
Yeah, yeah.
secure.
Uh-huh.
You mean like
Like
string security?
yeah, yeah. See, if I want to, let's say if you have created an REST API, so anyone
Okay.
can see that, expose that, it's publicly
Yeah,
available.
yeah.
But you want to secure that.
So
You want to add some authentication.
in this project we have one encryption, PGP encryption. So we are
Uh-huh.
using the PGP encryption,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a key for channel key. First, like
Mm-hmm.
let's say we have many more keys. One of the
Mm-hmm.
UPI keys using Yono app. Yono app used
Mm-hmm.
for the encryption, and we have to decrypt. If we are decrypting, then we have used to another key. So basically, the TechBone team has provided some jar.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to encrypt and decrypt
So
that.
don't use access token and these stuff.
Access token, yeah, we have using the access token,
Okay, okay.
JWT access token.
Okay. So can you tell me the JWT uh, how many parts are available in the JWT?
So in JWT we have three parts. One is
Mm-hmm.
the payload, authorization, and authentication.
Mm-hmm.
Three things of the. Uh,
What's the difference between authentication and authorization?
Authentication means I can explain with the examples. Let's say
Yeah, yeah.
we are going to any passport, or we are going
Mm-hmm.
to any airport
Mm-hmm.
traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So we have one is the gate pass, one is the passport.
Mm-hmm.
Like the passport is the like authorization. It is
Mm-hmm.
so, and gate pass is the authenticated person is the
Mm-hmm.
going to travel from where to where.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the difference.
Okay. Okay. So, what's the role of POM XML in our Spring Boot project?
Form.xml contains it all of the dependency. If
One
we are
second.
using whatever we using the dependencies,
Mm-hmm.
so we have to add that in the form.xml
Okay.
directly download from the Maven.
What is Spring Boot Starter?
Spring Boot starter is provides the like a runtime application. Runtime application at minimum add to dependency in
Can
the
you name name few starters, Spring Boot Starter?
Spring Boot starter web string. Generally, we use a Spring Boot starter web only. So whenever we
Okay.
want to add or exclude something,
Okay. Okay. Which server you are using?
Tomcat server.
Do we have other servers as well?
Yeah, many more servers. One is the
Like
famous is Jetty. Huh?
Jetty. Like what?
Jetty. Sorry,
Like other than Tomcat, what all servers are available?
Tomcat one is the famous Jetty, and many more server we have like Apache.
No, no, in Spring Boot, built-in server. I'm asking about built-in
One is
server.
the famous I know only Jetty.
Jetty. Can we switch our Spring Boot application into Jetty?
Yeah, we have to exclude dependency from the starter web to Tomcat. After we can include the dependency for the Jetty, so it will run.
Okay, okay, okay. And moving ahead, what's the difference between uh, service annotation and repository annotation?
Service annotation when we are using we are writing the business logic or something we use service annotation, and
Mm-hmm.
repository annotation we are writing on the top of a repository like JPA repository.
Mm-hmm.
Like JPA repository we are creating as a interface, and in this
Okay.
interface JPA provides some methods like save, update, and all those
Mm-hmm.
things. So
Mm-hmm.
it will run.
Okay, okay. Can we interchange this? I mean, adding repository annotation in service file and service annotation in repository file.
Yeah, we can interchange change that. It will run, but some cases yeah, it will run.
Yeah, it will run, but it's not a good practice.
Yeah, eh,
Mm.
it's we provide now. There is no like why we are writing on the service annotation on the top
Yes,
of the
yes, yes.
repository.
Correct, correct. What are some good practices in writing REST APIs?
Good practices.
Mm.
Good. You want to design pattern only.
No, no, no. No. Let's say if we are writing REST APIs, if we write REST APIs, so what are some good practices or bad practices that we can consider while writing REST API? Like kind of rules or practices or like this should be I mean someone should be thinking about these rules and regulations while writing REST API.
I don't know.
Okay. For example, if someone is writing REST API, he or she should return proper status code. This can be one advice. Second advice maybe if someone is returning anything, so he or she should return proper headers. Right? Are you aware
Yeah,
about response
yeah.
entity?
Response sensitive basically it contains the error code and header also.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it contains basically header. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
header information whatever. If any arise error, so
So can
it
you tell
uh,
me your header in your current project, what informations you uh, save or you held in your header?
So if we are talking about in request we have passed channel session,
Mm,
channel keys, and authorization, all those things.
mm,
In output, we are handling the error code only. So
mm,
if we are getting any, let's say, business exception error, so we are
mm,
throwing to the user only 200, 200 and proper error message.
mm.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So, uh, which Git collaboration tool you are using?
GitLab, yeah,
GitLab.
GitLab. Hmm.
Okay. Sorry. So, have you? I mean, what's your approach to resolve conflicts in GitLab?
GitLab conflicts. So there is a two way
Mm,
we can first locally,
mm,
and one is the whatever we have virtually like on the
mm,
website, GitLab website.
mm,
So if we are virtually locally we first locally
mm,
we have to go like our changes in the stage area,
mm,
take a pull. After
mm,
that, unstage that whatever we have
mm,
written out on stage area. So it create a conflicts. Then IDE like Eclipse and IntelliJ, it will
mm,
give something, it is a conflict, so we can
mm,
resolve that. And
mm,
on the virtually means on the websites we can push, and one of the options given by the GitLab, conflicts, resolve conflict. We have to click that, and
mm.
whatever we want to resolve and merge that.
Okay. Okay. Do you know about rebase? Git rebase.
Rebase,
Mm-hmm.
one is the git liquid base, it runs
No,
the
no, no. Rebase is a command in Git.
no, I don't.
No, no. And
Rebase,
do you know about cherry pick?
Kyrie pick,
Cherry pick. Git cherry pick.
no.
Okay. So let's say you have two branches. One is main branch, and another is your feature branch in your
Okay.
GitLab. Okay. Now let's
Mm-hmm.
say you have uh, you have you did some commits in your feature branch. Like you did 10 commits. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, up to 10 commits. Now you realize you don't want to merge. Now you are going to merge your feature branch into the master branch, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to merge all commits into the master branch. You just
Mm-hmm.
want to, let's say you did 10 commits. You just want to merge only third commit into your master branch. So how would you do that?
Oh, I want to like we have more ABC. We have commits. Okay,
Uh,
we want to delete commits AB only, huh? And after that we can merge. So basically, what we check the git status in
mm,
git status, so that all of the changes, and
mm.
after that one command is git status. We can run git status, and it basically the delete of the commits. It basically save the locally changes, and we can push that.
So you are saying, let's say we have committed 10 commits, so you would delete all commits.
So git status and whatever commit we can add, and it is deleted.
No, 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 no. You have committed everything in your feature branch. That
Okay.
is available. All the commits are there in GitLab.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, up to I. There are, you have committed all from A to I in your GitLab. Now you
Mm-hmm.
want to merge your feature branch into master branch, but you want to merge with the changes only commit C, not A, not B, not F, not only you want C commits into the master branch from your feature branch. Now you are just going to merge your feature branch to master. So how would you do that?
One of the way we can check the whatever we have changes made changes in the C, and copy and commit again all the
Okay,
delete
you are saying manually.
manually. Yeah,
Okay, but there is a term cherry picking, cherry pick. So cherry
I
pick
haven't
means
used.
we can pick any commit from any branch and
Okay.
add that commit into the in your desired branch. So we can do cherry picking. So in this we don't need to write code again. As you said, we will copy the code from feature branch and add that code changes. So we don't need to do that. We can do the cherry picking. Everything will be done automatically.
Okay.
Okay, and let me tell you what rebase is. Rebase is like, uh, now you have, let's say you have cherry picked your commit C into the master. Okay, now in master branch, only your commit C is there. Okay, and everything is there in your feature branch like A, B, D. Now you don't want A commit, B commit, Z commit, sorry, I commit, F commit in your feature branch. So you just want only C commit in your feature branch, right? Means whatever available in your master branch, you just want to do the same commit in your feature branch. Means you want to uh, make your feature branch identical to the master branch. So you can do rebase. When you will
Okay.
do rebase from master branch, so everything will be the same. Okay.